It's Pissi Ruins Christmas. Starring Pissi Myles. Pissi Myles. Pissi Myles. Pissi Myles. Pissi Myles. And special guest star, Pissi Myles. This show is brought to you by Loctite, the only seasonal anal incontinence suppressor. Keep your Christmas dinner exactly where you meant to put it. As well as the Republican National Convention, where everyone is gay. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. So exciting! There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Oh, it's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time of the year. Hello everybody, and welcome to Pissi Ruins Christmas, the only drag holiday show you wish you didn't watch this year. I'm so excited to be here with all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Keep commenting and waving at me and saying how much you love it, because listen, here's the thing. We're all getting used to this new digital age where, I don't know if you all heard, there's a bit of a pandemic on. Have you heard about this? It's totally brand new information to me. But since we've been going through this whole COVID thing, drag queens like me have had to resort to really terrible, terrible circumstances when it comes to shows. I mean, look at this. All I have is this giant castle to live in, and I've just been quarantined and lonely. I have to do all my shows from this beautiful living room right here. And I decided this year, along with Sky Casper, make some noise, wave and hoot and holler for Sky Casper Events. I decided this year it would be so nice if we spread a little Christmas cheer and drank a lot of eggnog and tried to sing songs. That's really what it comes down to. I wanted to drink a bit and sing some songs for you. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. And I hope that you all have planned to do the same. And I'm going to do it with you starting right now. Grab a drink, enjoy yourself. Here we go. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it tastes just like my husband. All right, kids, here we go. We're jumping right into this Christmas show. Now, some of you may not have seen an online drag show before, so I'm going to give you a little information for how this is going to work. There are some rules, so to speak. I mean, obviously, you know, what could the rules possibly be? The rules are this, and I will explain them to you right now. Rule number one, I came to have a good time, so you better have a good time too. So hoot and holler in that comments section and wave and send some emotions and all that fun stuff I'm not capable of doing myself. Just have a good time. That's really what it comes down to, is have a good time with me, because it is the Christmas season. It is about giving and blowjobs and giving blowjobs. That's really what it comes down to this holiday season. That's rule number one. Have a wonderful time, because I'm going to have a wonderful time. Rule number two, normally this would be the point in the show where I introduced a very good friend of mine. But we're both in quarantine. She is in her quarantine and I am in mine. My friend Bucket could not be here tonight. And normally Bucket is here to collect all of the tips and money appreciation that you send my way. But unfortunately, because we're online, Bucket has to stay in quarantine. I have to stay quarantined from her. So instead, we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. I'm going to allow you to tip me electronically. Would that be all right with all of you? You can tip me using Venmo at Pissi Myles, or you can tip me via PayPal, pissimyles@gmail.com. That's PISSIMYLES. Or you can send tips on Cashapp to Sky Casper Events. And all of the tips tonight are being split between me and Sky Casper, my amazing promoter. Make some more noise for the amazing Sky Casper in Sky Casper Events. You may know Sky from Pink Eggs and Glam, that has been produced all over Connecticut. It is amazing. Look, it's Connecticut's premier Sky Casper Events. That's exactly what it is. So tonight, Sky and I will be splitting all of the tips. So if you're feeling a bit generous, if you're feeling that holiday spirit, if you're not feeling like a no bad, dirty, no good, rotten scoundrel Scrooge, you can send some tips our way, and it will be very, very much appreciated. That's rule number two. If you're having a good time, tip the queens, whoever's on stage. I'll give you a hint. I'm the only one. So that's rule number two. Rule number three, you should be drinking or eating or snacking or doing something at home, because listen, this show is a lot more fun if you're drunk and not hungry. Because if you're sober and hungry, my God, we don't have anything in common. I don't know what we would possibly talk about. It would be like having a conversation with my dad, I guess. We would have absolutely nothing in common. So feel free to grab a snack, grab a drink, and we're going to have a good time. And those are all of the rules. Have a good time, tip your queen, and enjoy a beverage or a snack during the show. I will be thinking about it the whole fucking time, believe me. I'm very excited, and I have to tell you why. Because I had originally planned on doing some Christmas shows this year, and they kind of didn't come to fruition. We all know it's been 2020. Everyone's trying just desperately to get by, let alone doing some extravagant thing. And I had planned all these things, and they never really came to fruition. And I had kind of saddled on up to my Charlie Brown Christmas tree of a 2020 Christmas. And I said, you know what? Maybe this is it for this year. I'm just going to quietly enjoy my eggnog at home and, I don't know, pray for a swing or a sex toy of some kind just to be delivered Christmas Eve. And luckily, Sky Casper reached out to me and he said, Pissi Myles, you're not busy. Why don't you come and do a show for me? And I said, well, Sky, fine, I'll do it just this once. I'll do it just this once for you because we're friends and I love him to death. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to put together the most amazing Christmas show I possibly can for all of you wonderful people out there who want to watch it. And not only did I put together some of my favorite classic Christmas songs to sing for you, I also made a few new ones. Now, before I continue, this is as good a time as any to warn you that if you're watching at home, and if you're watching with children, that might not be a good idea. This is going to be filthy and disgusting, and I know you're thinking to yourselves, oh, you're going to say to me the same thing everyone says to me at my shows. They always come up to me and they say, oh, Pissi, this is my 4-year-old daughter. And I say, listen, this is going to be a very dirty show. And they say, oh, it's nothing she hasn't heard at home. And I have to wonder, what kind of a home are you living in? Because I can't imagine that you're talking about felching at home as much as I'm talking about it here. So I'm going to be talking about all kinds of disgusting things. Now is the moment to clear the room for anyone who may not be old enough to process some of the things that I'm going to say. I'm going to say things that are dirty, that are despicable, that are offensive, that are political, that are religious, all the things you're not supposed to talk about at Christmas. I'm talking about them tonight. And I have new songs, I have old songs. You're going to love them. Now, I'm going to sing one of my favorite songs for you. But before I do, I want to remind you that this is a very special online drag show. About halfway through, I like to do a part of my show that is very unique. It is something that everyone does. About halfway through the show, I like to do a little section called Ask Pissi, and that is sort of an intermission, but I will remain on stage and I will answer any questions that you, the inquisitive audience, might have for me. And whatever you want to ask me, whether it's about drag, whether it's about sex, whether it's about love and romance, whether it's about food or drinks or my hair or your hair or back hair or your hair, whatever it is, I will answer it for you here on stage. And I would love it if you could think of your questions now. That way, when we get to that part of the show, you can just rattle them off and I will answer all of your questions. And if they are Christmas themed or holiday themed, whichever holiday you're celebrating, and happy belated Hanukkah to all of my Jewish friends out there who I hope had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. If they are holiday related, that is even better. I would love to answer some holiday questions for you tonight. That said, I'm going to sing a song for you. This is, well, it's a bit embarrassing. It's an embarrassing story because I've noticed in quarantine that this dress used to be very loose on me, and it no longer is, unfortunately. I have put on 1 or 2 kilos, just 1 or 2. And so I would love to sing a song for you about this experience I've had in quarantine as we approach the holiday season and are absolutely in the midst of it. I would love to sing this song for you. I hope you like it. This is dedicated to all my friends out there who enjoyed quarantine binging as much as I did. Here we go. I'll be a hippopotamus by Christmas if I keep eating cheesecake and fondue. The holidays can be a dangerous time to eat when I'm morbidly obese and cannot fit into my seat. I'll be a hippopotamus by Christmas. At the table, please don't pass the buttered rolls. I try to tone it down, I try to hold it back, but fuck it, if there's pie, then what is one more heart attack? I should hit the gym and lift some weights, but children point and chide. Mommy, what's wrong with her thighs? They're like a jello mold, he cries, but with veins and wrinkles down the sides. I'll be a hippopotamus by Christmas. My Fonda workout tape has not been seen. I don't have a personal trainer to help me do some curls. They say the only trainer that I need works at SeaWorld, and SeaWorld couldn't fit a whale like me. I thought that I could try to be a vegetarian, but I smell steak and then I make my way to eat again. My mother says a hippo will never meet a man, but I found love in a deep dish pizza pan. I can see me now on Christmas morning, nibbling off my tray. Oh, what horror and surprise when the chafing of my thighs ignites the fires coursing through LA. I'll be a hippopotamus by Christmas. My appetite just cannot be appeased. My heart is pounding hard, my face is turning blue. The doctor said the lab results showed blood type as ragu, but it's worth it for the taste of bread and cheese. That's a true story, I'm sad to say. That is a 100% true story, unfortunately. I have put on quite a bit of COVID weight. But to be fair, I started before COVID. So I've been doing my best. A woman can only do her best, you know. There's only so many times you can walk by a beignet shop and not buy 7 or 10. And that's life. You know, we only live once. And I think we're learning that in droves this holiday season, you know. It seems everyone is just trying desperately to find some joy and find some happiness, to find some comfort. And I have found kind of in a strange way that religion has been a surprising comfort for me. And so recently, I started going to church. I know you'll be surprised. They certainly were, if I'm being honest. And I started going to church because I wanted something deeper. I wanted something tougher. And Father Mike, my God, he is deep and tough, let me tell you. But I did have kind of a crazy experience recently. I was at church and something rather unexpected happened. Like I said, I've been binge eating quite a bit, if I'm being honest. And so, well, I don't want to spoil the story for you. Maybe I should just sing the song for you. Would you mind if I sang the song about what happened to me at church? My goodness. It was quite a night. It was quite a night. And I think you'll appreciate the story. Here we go. Silent, quiet, listen close, hold it. Christmas Mass is not the place for silent gas to show its face. I should get out of sight before the candles behind me ignite. Silent, hold it. They all know I might explode. Everyone is silent in prayer. The kids behind me are gasping for air. Jesus Christ, I beg, what's running down my leg?
Please bow your head in a moment of silent prayer.
Dear God. Hey, it's me, Pissi. No, over here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I know you're busy with the birthday plans today, but it looks like that Indian food is about to projectile splatter across the pew. Mrs. Chin behind me is wearing her best white pantsuit, and she looks terribly frightened. I'd appreciate it if I could not shit myself on this joyous holiday. But if I do, I hope it all goes on Mrs. Chin for putting that Mitt Romney sign on her lawn. That'll teach her a lesson. Amen.
Silent gas, deadly gas. People puke as they pass. Yes, it's me, I am the freak. I should turn the other cheek. Get a whiff of this. It smells like shit, and oh God, it smells like shit. Dear God, it smells like shit and pissy. Sadly, that is a true story. I went a little crazy with the communion wafers, if I'm being honest. I probably had one too many. But who's the real idiot here? Is it the woman who ate all the communion wafers, or is it the church who didn't buy gluten-free? There's only so much I can do. I mean, I'm really doing my best here to keep everything where God intended. Sure, we'll go with that. And I'm trying my best just to keep this holiday season moving forward, moving along, and not dwelling on the bad things like the smells and the things on the floor and the look that Mrs. Chin gave me after service on Christmas. It's not about that. It's not about that, if I'm being honest. Christmas is about presents. That's really what it's about. Christmas is, and if I've learned one thing from going to church over and over and over and over and over again since yesterday, I have learned that Christmas is all about getting things. And who gets you things? It's Santa. Christmas is about Santa. When it all boils down to it, it's all about Santa Claus. And that's why I dressed in his favorite outfit. Santa and I have become quite good friends. Although, I have to be honest, I've heard some... what's the right wording? I guess troubling rumors about Santa recently. You know, we're living in an age where the world is changing, and the people we think we know suddenly are different. Suddenly, you're learning things about them. They may not be as good as you once thought they were. And I'm not saying that Santa is a Dr. Huxtable. But I am saying that Santa may have a secret or two. It's true. Well, I shouldn't say it's true. Allegedly. I have to say that for legal reasons. I have to say that allegedly Santa has some little secrets up his sleeve. And I've seen just exactly what is up his sleeve. And I would love to sing a little song for you about it. I think you'll like it. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Kringle says if you're male and single, I bet something big will be there under your tree. Everybody's saying that Santa's a fact. Father Christmas is coming with men. He's got a sleigh full of twinks that are playful. He's the star, ain't the only top of that Christmas tree. Everybody's whispering that Santa's a fact. Father Christmas is coming with men. He'll be here with some Crisco and a plug to slip into your ear. You'll get yours if you're a sinner and a dope. When you drop the Yuletide soap, he'll make this December all about his member, while telling you just how much he loves that Celine. Everybody's saying that Santa's a fact. Father Christmas is coming with men. I do love a dance break. As a matter of fact, I think I might take one. You start dancing. Jesus. I knew it. It was far too long. Oh, Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jiggle on down to the Eagle first thing Christmas Eve. Everybody's saying that Santa's a fact. Father Christmas is coming with men. He'll fill your belly with his Christmas jelly. I hate to tell you that he's queer as can be. Everybody's saying that Santa's a fact. Father Christmas is coming with men. He'll be here in an eco-friendly hybrid sedan this year. You'll get yours if what you wanted was his wood. Extra special good. He'll make sure this Christmas is one you would not miss. He'll give you the business on a bar toilet seat. Everybody's saying Santa's fucking flaming, telling you that Santa is a fag, telling you that Santa is a fag. I hope you liked that song. I did warn you. I warned you that this was going to be a dirty, filthy, no good, disgusting show. But to be fair, Santa started it. I mean, I didn't tell him what to do with those twigs. Are you all having a good time so far? I'm having just the loveliest fucking time with you. I love Christmas. It really is my favorite time of year. I love the feeling in the air. The cold is really what I mean, because I'm fat, if I'm being honest. I'm fat and I hate the heat. I like that warmth that everyone's feeling when they're rushing through the ShopRite and they're beating each other for the last tin of biscuits. It's just that human kindness that is exemplified around this time of year. That's really what I love so much about this season. I love how everyone just adds a little pep in their step as they slip on the ice and fall and break their coccyx. It's just so much fun to watch. Have you ever watched those videos on YouTube? It's terrific. Oh God, I could die just thinking about it. And I'm sure that there are people out there who wish I would. You know, here's the deal, kids. I know I've said some filthy things tonight, but I don't think any of them are as filthy as what I'm about to tell you, because as much as I love the Christmas season, I should be honest. It does come with some painful memories. I think we all have those painful holiday memories, whether it's you didn't get the dog you wanted for Hanukkah, or you didn't get the tree you wanted for Christmas, or your father used to beat you every Christmas morning. Whatever it was, it just, everyone has that one little thing that they can't see past. And I'm no different from any of you, but for the fact that I'm better. And I too have a painful Christmas memory. I really debated not telling you about this, if I'm being honest. I really thought maybe it's not appropriate for me, Pissi Myles, to be so candid with you. But then I thought, well, anyone who's subscribed to my OnlyFans has seen some very candid videos. So maybe this is just the moment you were looking for. Maybe this is exactly what brings us all together this time of year, is sharing those awful experiences, especially since so many of them I have caused. And I would love to tell you about something that happened to me when I was just a wee thing. Just a little... I was barely a pissy. I was basically just a dribble. And I saw something. You know what? I'll sing about it. Here we go. I saw Daddy blowing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. They didn't see me there as Santa pulled on Daddy's hair, and Daddy called St. Nicholas his naughty polar bear. Then I saw Daddy tickle Santa's balls underneath his pubes so snowy white, and it must have been a sin when he came on Daddy's chin, while Daddy blew St. Nick last night. I saw Daddy fucking Santa Claus underneath the Christmas tree last night. They were completely unaware that I was cowering by the stair when Santa slid his candy cane in Daddy's derriere. Then I made eye contact with Santa Claus. He smiled at me with teeth so pearly white, and he didn't break his gaze as he shot his wintry glaze across my Daddy's back last night. Oh, I was so perplexed when Santa said I'd be next for a visit from St. Nick that night. It's almost too much to talk about. And still not enough. Are you all having a good time? I'm having just the best fucking time doing this show for you. I really wasn't kidding. I do love Christmas quite a bit. And it is my favorite time of year. I feel so festive and colorful and happy and bright. And we have come to the middle of the show, which I warned you would be a momentous moment. Is that true? Is that what you say? A momentous moment? A momentous Who knows? Who cares? It's not like I'm being paid for my intelligence. I thought it would be nice for me to sort of take a break and maybe impart some Yuletide wisdom upon all of you. So we have come to the Ask Pissi section of the show. This is the part where you can type your questions in and start typing away. Send them in, send me all your questions. I'm going to answer all of your questions for you because you're all so dumb that it seems you need somebody to explain this life to you. It's just so complicated. And so I'm going to explain it to you now. Now is the moment. You can ask me anything about the holidays, about drag, about the impeachment, about my hair, about my outfit, whatever you want to ask me. My favorite movies. Oh, I love talking about movies. Whatever you want to ask me, go ahead and start typing them away in the comment section there, because I would love to answer these questions for you right now. Justin, I'm not sure what that means. Can you post almost for tips? Was there a typo in there? Am I missing something? I apologize if that's the case. But if you would like to tip me or Sky Casper, you can do it via Venmo at Pissi Myles, no hyphens, no spaces, no nothing, PISSIMYLES, or you can send it via PayPal to pissimyles@gmail.com, or you can send it to Sky Casper Events on Cashapp. All right, let's see. I've got some questions here. Oh my goodness, here we go. What has been, and this is from Adam. Hello, Adam, small ego. Hopefully it's the only thing that is. What has been the best Christmas gift you have received besides David? How tacky. My favorite Christmas gift that I have ever received was, it's so hard to choose. You know, I've gotten so many good ones, but I think the best one was chlamydia, and I thank Father Mike for it every single year. Christopher says this is so much fun. It is so much fun, darling. I love you, Christopher. Thomas Long asks, will Donald Trump pardon you? He doesn't even pardon himself after he fucking burps, so I doubt he's gonna pardon me. He's a piece of shit. Leanne, hello Leanne, my darling. Leanne asks, what is your favorite Christmas movie? My favorite Christmas movie is a little movie, it is called The Grinch, because I happen to identify with the main character quite a bit. I can be a bit of a Grinch myself. I do live up to my name, if you know what I mean. I do love The Grinch. I also love The Family Stone. I'm a real sucker for romantic comedies and also for kind of like tonally inappropriate movies. And it's like, this is a Christmas movie, but everyone's dying. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess this is what we're doing now. So I do love The Family Stone. That is one of my favorites. Steven asks, will you have Sky join you as your favorite elf next year? No, because he's not my favorite elf. I'm kidding. I love you, Sky. I'm teasing you. Yes, next year, Sky will make an appearance as an elf, but only in the afterword, after the credits. Justin says, what are you drinking tonight? And what is your favorite holiday cocktail? And favorite Christmas movie and or series. I told you I like The Family Stone. That is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies. I love The Grinch. I love, I don't know if it counts as a Christmas movie. I love Meet Me in St. Louis. As for drinks, tonight I am drinking my grandmother's favorite Christmas cocktail recipe. It is called Whatever's Left in the Bottle. And it is a family recipe that has been passed down from generation to generation. And I won't give it away here, but I will say that it involves fruit punch and whatever's left in the bottle. Um, my normal favorite cocktail is a little cocktail called a lychee martini. And if you've ever had one, it is, I'm sure, one of your favorites as well. It is fucking delicious. It is tasty. It's a little bit sweet for a martini, but it's more refreshing. It has a very light taste. It's a lot like my husband. Well, a lot of what's my favorite Christmas movies. Carrie Damiano Flamos. Hello, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Carrie is a friend of mine. We actually went to high school together many moons ago. And Carrie said, if you had to guess, what would you say are Liza Minnelli's Christmas plans? What is her favorite song? Liza Minnelli is just one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. I love her to death. She's absolutely terrific. One of my favorite people. I would guess if Liza Minnelli has Christmas plans, she's probably going to spend the day baking a white wine spritzer. I would imagine that's probably her favorite Christmas dessert. She's gonna make one tonight. And her favorite Christmas song. I think her favorite Christmas song, I can't even say it, I'm so excited about it. Her favorite Christmas song is a very favorite song of mine. You may have heard that song, Ring Them Bells. And it's one of my favorites. But I like to sing Carol of the Bells. You gotta ring them carol of the bells, something, something, ding dong. I love it. I love the words are so poetic. That's what I love about it. You may know that I like to do a Liza impression, and I may slip into it here and there throughout the show. I just think she's absolutely terrific. Let's see, what else do we have? Heather, hello Heather, asks, what was the worst gift you have ever received? I think it probably is the same gift that was my favorite, the chlamydia. You know, well, no, I shouldn't say that. The syphilis. It was the syphilis, because that's the one that burned the holes in my brain. A lot of... oh, hello, Tina. Hello, Tina. Tina asked, Pissi, who inspires you? And the person that inspires me the most is Mitch McConnell. And I know that sounds unusual, but I'll tell you why. Mitch McConnell inspires me every day to tighten the clip on the back of my neck so that it doesn't look like a vagina. And I think if Mitch just followed my advice, his PR consultant would have a much easier time selling him. Oh, goodness. Myrna asks, what's your favorite animated Christmas movie? It is, of course, I think everyone's favorite. Although I guess it's not animation, it's claymation, right? The Christmas Without a Santa Claus, that's claymation. Does that count as animation? He doesn't care. Make some noise for David. He's over here doing all of my technical shit tonight. I put him to work whenever I can. I'm gonna say whether it's considered animation or not, it's claymation. It's technically animation. I'm gonna say The Christmas Without a Santa Claus or the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That was, by the way, narrated by, and he played the Grinch as well, obviously because he did all the voices, by Boris Karloff. Did you all know that? Isn't that a funny little piece of information? Emily Pullman, who is a member of the Patreon for my podcast, and I love her to death. Emily follows My Spooky Gay Family, which is my podcast that I host with my sister, Sam Baxter. And Emily is part of our Patreon, and you could be too if you went to patreon.com/myspooky-gay-family. And she said, if you were a Christmas horror movie villain, what would be your Christmas-themed weapon of choice? I would want just a giant fuck-off handbell. The ones that they play Carol of the Bells on, they're like ding dong 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 ding dong dong dong. But I want like the big bass one, and I just want to beat the shit out of people with it. That would be my Christmas horror movie themed weapon. Lou, hello Lou. Lou asks, what sort of stimulus package were you hoping for? A jackrabbit, I think, is everyone's stimulus package that they're hoping for, right? I can't be the only one hoping for this today. Let's say any vibrator. How about that? Carrie says, oh, Carrie, you're back. Carrie says, what do you think of Trump saying he's getting another term? I say he's delusional because it just so happens that he's not. Surprise! We already know that that's not true. Maybe he's talking about in the next election, but God willing, he'll be in a nursing home or prison. Yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, I'm well known because I was the impeachment queen. I was that queen that was on all the fucking news in the world because she went down to report at the Donald Trump impeachment hearings because she fucking hates him. And I hate him to death. So if you're watching and you love Donald Trump, well, there's no accounting for taste. Danny, hello Danny darling, asks how long to get your makeup done. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you, Danny. To get my makeup done, it takes anywhere between 5 and 7 minutes. It's not easy putting on the lip gloss, and you know, I'm not very accurate with the mascara wand yet. I'm still working on it, but that's really all it takes is just mascara and lip gloss. So 5-7 minutes, who cares? Who knows? Andy, hello Andy. Andy asks, what is my favorite Disney movie? I'm going to tell you this because this is very important. Andy, thank you for asking this. There is a very underrated Disney movie, and it is called Hercules. Everyone talks about The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella and Snow White, and no one talks about Hercules. It has the best fucking music of any Disney movie ever made, and I will fight you to the death about it, I promise. Not you, Andy, but anyone who might challenge me. Michelle, hello Michelle. Michelle asks, Home Alone 1 or 2? This is a very tough choice because I like the first one because you get all the like crazy house shit with the, you know, the traps and the paint cans and the bullshit. But I like the second one because of the bird lady. You can't tell me that the bird lady isn't the best part of that fucking movie. And somebody recently said that she bears a striking resemblance to Piers Morgan. And when you realize that it's actually true, it's frankly bizarre. It's totally shocking. I can do one more question. Oh, Tanya says my 15-year-old daughter doesn't have a question, but a comment. And I'm so sorry that your 15-year-old daughter is watching this with you because I would not watch this with my mother, and I'm not 15. She says you are absolutely fucking fabulous. Tell your daughter thank you so much from the one and only Pissi Myles. Hello, Ohio, Paul. And I'm going to do one final question. This is from Christy. Nate asked what's my favorite movie, and it is The Birdcage, but Christy asked what is the best movie to watch during Christmas? And I'm going to tell you, this is a very important question to me. There is a movie that I have loved since I was a little kid. I watch it every single Christmas. Every Christmas, I pull out my baking goods and my sheets and my pans, and I make cookies. I make Christmas cookies that were, the recipes were passed down to me from my grandmother, and I watch one, I don't want to say movie, it's a special. It was a TV special, and it's called Muppet Family Christmas. It is on YouTube right now, and it is the best Christmas special ever. Better than Star Wars Christmas special. Better than all of them. Go watch, after we're done here, go watch Muppet Family Christmas. It's only about an hour long, and it is amazing. If you love the Muppets, you will love this special. This has been Ask Pissi. I hope you all learned a little something, and I hope that I brightened your little corner this Christmas and this holiday season. Now that I've spread a little cheer, I'm going to spread a little, well, a little unkindness. I shouldn't say unkindness. He started it, really. I did mention I am known for being the impeachment queen, and 2020 has been such a fucking dumpster fire that I thought, now that we've gotten through the election and we're all kind of safely on the other side, I would sing some of the Christmas songs that didn't quite make the cut for the show. So I mashed them all together and made a little medley for you. And I hope you like this as much as I do. I'm going to sing this like Mariah Carey. So forgive me. I have to ask David. David, when we start, would you mind noting where my volume is and turning it all the way down? It's the first knob. Just remember where it is so you can put it back when we're done. All right, I'm gonna do a little song for you. I'm gonna sing this like Mariah Carey because I just wrote this, like literally fresh off the presses, didn't even have a chance to practice it. So I'm going to lip sync myself. I hope you like it. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I think you'll like it. Rest ye MAGA gentlemen, let nothing that you say be nonsense that we deal with beyond this Christmas day. Pack all your shit and hit the road, take Baron with you, and that washed up racist muff Melania too, and that washed up racist muff Melania too. I got misgendered by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. That deer drank beer from a cozy that said MAGA, so she shot that fucker and ate him by the tree. MAGA baby, election's over and you see that we beat your ass at the polls, MAGA baby, so dry your tears for 4 more years. MAGA baby, you said that piece of shit was our prez, and then you told us you had no empathy, so MAGA baby, you won't get any presents from me. Going to prison in 21. I'll give you one big hint, it's Trump, 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 Trump. No wigs or tanner in cell block 1. That crook will spread his cheeks and open his bum, open his bum, open his bum. Lady Justice, and it won't be fun. No pardon. Oh, ooh, Last Christmas, Commander-in-Chief was a busted up, dirty lying orange queen. This year, horizons are clear, the White House is getting fleet. Police fuck off. Police fuck off. Police fuck off. You fucked with immigrants in DACA. Police fuck off. Police fuck off. Police fuck off. Hope you like the weather in Russia. I hope you're unemployed next Christmas. I hope you have no joy next Christmas. I hope you don't get toys for Christmas, 'cause you're filthy and a schmuck. I hope you don't get any pee for Christmas. Can't grab your daughter's pussy for Christmas. I hope you only see next Christmas from the bunk bed of yourself. Sing it with me. I hope you're unemployed next Christmas. I hope you don't have any joy next Christmas. I hope you don't get toys for Christmas, 'cause you're filthy and a schmuck. I hope you don't get any pee for Christmas. Can't grab your daughter's pussy for Christmas. I hope you only see next Christmas from the bunk bed of yourself. My goodness, did you all like that one? I thought I would sing some appreciation for the fact that we're done with that fucking horse shit for the rest of well, at least the next 4 years, I should say. I do have some high hopes for the future. I do hope that things get a little bit more easygoing. I hope we get a little more help, certainly. That said, there's something that the right tends to talk about a lot, and I talked about it a bit earlier tonight, was religion. I was joking around and I was saying that, I was talking about going to church and doing all those things, and I was saying that Santa was the reason for the season. And of course, we know that that's not true. We know that gift receipts are the reason for the season. But the other reason for the season happens to be, you might have heard of a guy who kind of pops up every year around this time. His name is Jesus Christ, and he tends to get a lot of attention this time of year, and for good reason. It was his birthday. We all like a little birthday love. And it inspired me because, it really made me question what I was doing with myself. I was like, I could be so much better. I could be doing things the way they're supposed to be. And I saw this bumper sticker, and I said, you know what? I'm going to really make a commitment here. I'm going to change my Christmas, possibly for the better. And I'm going to sing another song like Mariah Carey. I only had so much time to prep for this show, so forgive me. I'm going to do a little song for you. This is a song that I hope really, what's the word? It's a song I hope inspires you to enjoy this Christmas season to the fullest. Here we go. Haul down the holly, pagan traditions won't be recognized this year. Sing hymns, not carols. I may seem rude, but frankly, I think you should all know that we keep the Christ in Christmas, celebrate his birthday, wipe out old traditions, make this Yuletide merry when we keep the Christ in Christmas, say it incessantly. No one seems to care about God when they unwrap their new iPod. If you are Jewish, if you're a Muslim or a dirty atheist, forget menorahs. The only thing you're lighting is the long road to helping us keep the Christ in Christmas. If you want salvation, eat some pork and burgers, give up masturbation, and just keep the Christ in Christmas. You can be a Christian if you keep the Christ in Christmas now. Tear down the tinsel. Remember, Christmas is a high and holy day. Put down the presents. Remember, shouldn't we keep Christmas bright and gay? Oh no, not that word. No, that's terrible. Light? No, it's not light. Happy? No. Oh, conservative now. For we keep the Christ in Christmas, keep the Mass in Christmas, keep the Lord in our lives, kick the heathens' asses. We will fight the war on Christmas with our hunting rifles. Jesus saves and gives contrition with a Glock and ammunition. Reclaim the Yuletide, strip this whole holiday of joy and merriment. Be God's good children. He doesn't love the kids who experiment. So keep the Christ in Christmas. Go to church this Sunday. Pray with Father Michael. Let him in your undies. When you keep the Christ in Christmas, you will find salvation. So keep the Christ in Christmas now. Keep the Christ in Christmas now. Keep the Christ in Christmas now. My goodness, that does happen to be one of my very favorites. Don't you love that song? I happen to love that song very, very much. And I thought that singing it tonight for you would be the most appropriate thing I could do. Can you hear me? Am I okay? Yeah, okay. I was having a little trouble hearing myself, so oh, there I am. Look, there she is. Now, kids, I did mention earlier I have a little podcast called My Spooky Gay Family, and it is one of my favorite things to do. And if you like horror movies and spooky shit and ghost stories and things like that, you should definitely check it out because it is a lot of fun. We are everywhere that you listen to podcasts, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Stitcher and all the fun ones. Wherever you listen, it's there. And I love spooky shit. It happens to be one of my favorite things. And something people tend to forget is that Christmas is kind of spooky. There's a lot of like ghost stories and like, and it's the most wonderful time of the year. There's scary ghost stories and tales of the glories. It's that kind of thing. And I happen to love spooky Christmas things. So I thought it would be fun. Excuse me, I have COVID. And I thought it would be fun if we sang a spooky song together. This is one of my favorites. It was originally sung by a gentleman named Louis Armstrong. And it is one of my very, very favorite songs. I didn't change any of the words. I know you'll be shocked to know I didn't change any of the words. So if you know this song, please feel free to sing along at home because I can't hear you. Who gives a shit? Here we go. Is that you, Santa Claus? Gifts I'm preparing for some Christmas sharing, but I pause because hanging my stocking, I can hear a knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? Sure is dark out, ain't the slightest spark out on my clacking jaw. Who's there? Who is it? Stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Are you bringing a present for me? Something pleasantly pleasant for me? It's just what I've been waiting for. Would you mind slipping it under the door? Cold winds are howling, or could that be a growling? My legs feel like straws. My, oh me, my, kindly would you reply? Is that you, Santa Claus? Hanging my stocking, I can hear a knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? Who's there? Who is it? Are you stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Oh, dear Santa, you gave me a scare. Stop teasing, 'cause I know that you're there. We don't believe in goblins today, but I can't explain why I'm shaking that way. Bet I can see old Santa through the keyhole. I'll get to the cause. One wink and I'll try there. Uh-oh, there's an eye there. Is that you, Santa Claus? Please, please, I'm on my knees. Is that you, Santa Claus? I love a spooky Christmas song, don't you? Oh my goodness, I love all the spookiness of the season. I love songs like that. I wish there were more spooky Christmas songs. Maybe that's the plan for next year. Next year we'll write a bunch of new spooky Christmas songs and send them on out to you guys. Maybe we'll do a spooky Christmas song concert. I have had just the best fucking time with all of you tonight. Have you had a good time with me? Type it away. Take it away in the emoticons and the reacts and the comments. I love it. Good news and bad news. Bad news is we have come to the end of the show. I know. Thank you so much for writing how sad you are in the comments. Thank you for reading the script before the show. The good news is we have come to the end of the show. So you are very welcome. Unless you want one more song. Do you want one more song? I have a feeling you probably do. I have a feeling you would want one more song. I am going to do one final song for you guys because I know I've been joking around all night and saying how, and being silly and ridiculous and filthy and disgusting and offensive. And I really do love the Christmas season. And I'm saying this honestly. I'm not setting up a joke this time. I really do love the Christmas season. I love the feeling in the air. I love the kindness that people tend to show each other. And I like that feeling of being close with your family. And I know that this year has been a bit challenging for everyone. You know, we're far away from the people that we love, and we're all kind of separated and isolated, and everyone's struggling either to make ends meet or to just find some joy in the season. And there's one song that I happen to love. Do you all like Judy Garland? I love Judy Garland. And she sang this song in a movie called Meet Me in St. Louis. And I love this song because especially this year, the lyrics seem so poignant and they seem to fit so well with everything that's going on. Excuse me. I thought I would sing this song for you because it's the song that I've been singing every day to kind of give myself a little hope that maybe next year we'll be a little bit closer to each other. If you had a good time at the show tonight, please don't forget, you can tip me and Sky Casper via Venmo at Pissi Myles, via PayPal at pissimyles@gmail.com, or via Cashapp at skycasperevents. This is my final song, and we'll call this the encore because I don't have anything to go on after it. I hope you like this song as much as I do. It's a sweet song that I happen to love quite a bit, and I'm going to do it for you now. I hope you like it. Christmas future is far away. Christmas past is past. Christmas present is here today, bringing joy that will last. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight. I wish you just the happiest holiday season. Stay close in heart to everyone you love, and we'll see you all very soon. Please follow me at Pissi Myles on all social media. Follow Casper Events here on Facebook and on all social media, and hopefully I'll see you all in person very soon. I wish you all the best. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, all of the holidays. I wish the very, very best and the happiest and warmest to all of you. Good night. Take care.